And welcome to Belfast for the 2019 UKIP local election campaign launch. Firstly, for the benefit of those whose acquaintance I have not yet made, my name is Paul Girvan, and it is my honour to have been appointed as the regional branch organiser in November 2016. As UKIP in Northern Ireland found herself rudderless and adrift at that time, it was all hands on deck if she were to be steered back on course. And those who endured through this time of adversity embody the true spirit of UKIP, and I'd like to pay tribute to them again today. Special mention in dispatches for our chairman, Johnny Lavery, Secretary Keith Lonsdale, and our spokesman, Robert Hill. Please take a bow, gentlemen. It is thanks in particular to the stoicism of these three exemplary kippers that the local branch overcame the seemingly insurmountable odds it faced this time last year. Their sense of duty stands in stark contrast to the opportunistic motives of those who back in 2014-2015 sought to hijack the party as a vehicle for their own self-advancement. Their resignations were in many ways cathartic for the branch. No longer were we beholden to the interests and agenda of a select few. And UKIP in Northern Ireland finally began to rediscover her identity as a grassroots-driven, activism-based movement. While we may have lost 3 councillors, I can assure you the contribution of those who have joined in that same period already surpasses the efforts that the desultory efforts that had so regrettably become their hallmark. Well, credit is due to the local committee for having overseen a remarkable 50% growth in membership this year. There can be no denying that Gerard Batten's appointment as party leader was a major catalyst in our revival. Since taking the reins, he has expanded our traditional support base, attracting such influential figures as Paul Joseph Watson, Sargon of Akkad, and our friend Count Dankula. The cachet of these high-profile recruits is mirrored in many of the recent additions to our own regional membership, with prominent businessmen, academics and ex-servicemen among their ranks. In the words of Gerard himself, a party is only as strong as its members, and by that measure, today finds us in rude health. Although we may still be relatively modest in number, that is no cause for humility. I wear this as a badge of honour, and I'm very privileged to be among such distinguished company today. By harnessing your talents, I'm confident we will reap rewards in next month's local government elections. While I'm under no illusions about the scale of that task, I've detected throughout our regular days of action a genuine appetite for change among pro-union voters. Currently faced with a Hobson's choice between the moribund Ulster Unionist Party and an increasingly discredited DUP. Lacking their media presence, we are, however, at a distinct disadvantage, a voice in the wilderness. By challenging the establishment political class's orthodoxies, not least legislative devolution, our message will find a very receptive audience. The Ulster Unionist Party has already sat up and taken notice by unashamedly borrowing our For the Union slogan and parroting much of our rhetoric. Why accept imitations when you can vote for the genuine article? If we already wield such influence without sitting councillors, imagine the platform elected representation would give us. So, much like 12 months ago, it's all hands on deck, only this time the prize is even greater. Together, we can deliver and really start to shape the political narrative by breaking the conspiracy of silence that surrounds so many issues locally. That campaign begins today, and thank you all for playing your part. Believe in Britain.